Welcome back to Talos Principle 2. I'm dear darling, and why are we here? What truth awaits us? Why don't we answer more of these questions together? Well, last time I believe we were stuck on one of the golden puzzles. It's definitely been the hardest one I think we've run into so far. I'm just going to take off my headphones, mainly because I've just come out from a wash and I've got a towel on my head. But yes. I remember we were doing this one. It was called, what's it called? Something like non-overlapping magisteria. And if you didn't watch the last episode, the general concept is we have these two objects here. We have the third one there. We need to bring this third one out from its trapped prison, and then we can put them all on there, and we're done. Now, the thing that makes it so difficult is the fact that there is two gates here, which need to be opened from one from there and one from there. I'm sort of more talking out loud to see if I can sort of rubber duck the solution, by the way. But we can't pass things through here, so the only way we can get you out is through these two gates. That's a given. There's nothing you two can do on this side, so our first move is almost forced, where it has to be you opening this, and you have to be put around here-ish, just so we have sight of you, and thus can use your laser to open this. So it's not too... Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that, but it's not too difficult to get it open. That's faux show. The difficult part is now finding a way to create some dependencies on here to make sure that we can walk in, grab you, and get out. Because obviously, we walk in, we grab you right now, it's going to ruin everything because everything is currently hinging and depending on this. So, I think the ultimate goal, which I discussed last time, is basically to get this red laser contributing somehow to one of these two. I mean, there's a reason we have a spare connector, and it must be because we need the connector somehow to provide a laser. Now the problem is, as soon as we put this laser down anywhere, it's not going to work. Ideally, we want the red laser here to hold this one open to power, and also power this one, such it can switch to blue. But that is where the difficulty lies. Interesting how the theoretical laser even blocks off that one. Which is why I think we need some good setup for whatever we want to do. Does this block it? I was just wondering if we can start blocking things. And maybe that will be particularly helpful. Because that's not something I've tried yet. What if I just put this here? What if I pick you up to connect you with here, but I also just make sure that this one is in the way? Well, we have it oscillating back and forth, which I'm not sure is exactly what we want, but I guess it's something. And it's all because this is put here. That obviously doesn't help things much. Maybe we can power it ourselves like this. And then maybe we invert you a different way. We still want you holding this open, I think. But now we've got you in there. Maybe now we can use you to... Oh, you can't open that. Because that's wrong. Well, what if we do it like this then instead? That gets it open. Now, how does this work? Can we get rid of you now? And it holds it open. Okay, so we got them coming through here now, which is good. I think from here, we might have a way out now. Because now we can use you to hold that open. You're holding that open. We can use you now to hold that open. And we got it out. There we go. No level can keep us forever. So what was the crux of that level? The crux was getting the gate open, bringing the connector in, and then really putting the connector here in place of the inverter over there, so the inverter can connect over here and be a source of blue laser, rather than the opposite of with the inverter here and the connector being over here, which can only be a source of a red laser. We needed a blue laser here to what? To one, keep itself open by connecting across here, but also so it could keep this door over here open because it was connected up to this inverter as a red one, which we could use to then remove the connector, move it about to now do the red laser open. Oh no, it was all good. Right, I see. That's actually that's a very difficult one. But this level was difficult. Like, there's 3 parts to solving a puzzle. There's a high level overview, where you have to be like, what in general do I need to do? Oh, sorry, Cornelius. I'll let you speak first.
Bring a new life into existence and say, this is good. This is fundamentally good.
Ah, so that's why you had her.
Human beings are unique and valuable, and every single one of them enriches the universe just by existing.
That's very nice, isn't it?
We wanted to celebrate that, and to have a personal connection to the life we created. To be invested in each other the way it was in the beginning. To be parents.
Aww. That's a very noble cause, I think, as well. If you're a noble aspiration. So we've got 1 star still left to do, which I don't think is the Sphinx statue, but we can check it, I suppose. Where this is East 3. But yeah, there's like 3 things. We definitely done that one. So it's a non-Sphinx statue. It's probably a Pandora statue, I guess. But there's like 3. So that must be the Sphinx statue. Where's Pandora's statue? I don't see on the minimap, so it must be on the other side. 3 things you need to solve, well, 3 like sort of different degrees of difficulty from solving a level. One is it could be difficult on a high level, like it's difficult to even conceptually think of what you need to do. It could be difficult on the mid level, which that one was, which is, you know, conceptually you can figure out what to do, but actually the more nitty gritty of it is quite difficult. Or it can be difficult in like the execution level, where mechanically like the timing is difficult or something else, which makes the entire thing challenging. Which I would say the majority of the levels in Talos Principle tend to try and be difficult on a high level. That one was difficult on a medium level. It was very clear what we had to do. It's just like, how do you actually do it? So it's more like the what, how... no, more like the why, what, and how, I guess, of trying to solve a level. No, is that right? What, why, how? I don't know. I've not really thought this through. I've just kind of like improvised it on the spot, so it might not be right. I think I'm going to the Sphinx statue right now because it's a dulled out star, which doesn't seem correct. But I also, yeah, that's the Sphinx statue. Where's the other statue? I'm sort of just walking around aimlessly, hoping I'll eventually find it. Ah, there it is. So it's either Prometheus or it's Pandora. I don't know which one we'd prefer. But we do need a bit of practice at Pandora statues, I think, so. Well, it looks like a Pandora statue. Is that a red laser it requires? But yes, I mean, the Pandora statues are much easier than the Talos Principle one. Well, puzzles, I suppose. The breaking puzzles, which were required to break things. Okay, so we need a green laser from this direction. I think the most obvious thing to do, walk in this direction, try and sort of figure out if there's something here to laser connect into. Have we done this log? We have, it's a literacy log, makes sense. Very out of the way. Okay, I don't see anything directly here. So I guess whatever the nearest level is over here must have some sort of connector. We just need to find a way to source a green laser. Does this have a connector on top of it? It's got something on top of it. It's not a connector though. Well, let's check out this level. Does it have a green laser? Hidden. Can you see the Pandora statue? It's over there. Maybe. Okay, you can see it from here. The hard thing is, I don't know how we're going to get a green laser into here. There must be something else that you can see. I would assume maybe up there. Or is that one? Wow. That's really far away, huh? Is that actually connected? It's hard to tell. That looks like it's being blocked off. How far away can we go to still connect to it? I guess maybe we can do it on that side. Like over here? Ooh, like here maybe? That'd be very cool. If you don't know what I'm looking out for both of these to be white, which means they actually connect. If one of them's black, whoa. Oh, that's a red laser from the story. If one of them's black, then that means it's not connected. Okay, so the next thing to do is go over here and see how we can get a green laser to this very tiny connector. Way off in the distance. Is this a level here? This is a level here. Backward propagation. Does this have a green laser? The thing is, there's not many green lasers in this world, right? It's mostly blue and red. Because this world's all about inverters, and green is not involved with the inverters. Oh, it's connected to something. Okay, well, let's follow the trail. It's going to be quite a long one to get back here. I should have paid attention to what level was nearby. Level 7, okay. All the way over here is this connector. I don't know how I never noticed this across the sky. Maybe I did notice it and I just forgot about it. That's also very plausible. Okay, so where do you connect to? You keep going? Okay, noted. Is that connector up there you connect to? Very hard to see. It must look like a lunatic, I suppose, walking around like this. Staring up at the sky. Trying to see which way the bed grows or flows. Ah, all the way over here. This is so far out. We have quite the journey back, I think, if we're to get a green laser over here. Okay. Well, I don't even know if we've been here before. Oh, hello.
What is freedom? Is it merely to be ruled by those who speak one's language or share one's customs? No. That is merely a more convenient servitude. Is it to have no obligations, no loyalties? No. That is not to be free, but to be alone.
Some people might say
that's free. What a freedom from hunger and thirst. Here we are closer to the truth. For freedom requires life. But one may have all the meat and all the wine in the world and still not be free.
Wait, does this
the most
connect again
important
somewhere?
freedom of all is the freedom to speak one's mind, to make one's thoughts public without fear,
wow.
and so participate openly and boldly in democracy. It is the freedom of the dissenter and the gadfly, the rebel and the fool, that is the true measure of whether a city is free.
So it's a city metric you're talking about. Which I suppose then you need to argue whether that applies to the individual, I suppose, as well, or is it more of a collective sort of thing? Okay, so this connector very much screams like we can do it from whatever this level is. This secret level, maybe? Is this a secret level? No, it's number 3. Well, there's a green laser over here, so that is promising. Ah, it was this one. Okay, so this is our RGB converter. Which, I don't even know where. It was over there somewhere, isn't it? Hold on, where is it? Why am I trying to connect again? Isn't that over here somewhere? Maybe I lost it. I know I saw it. Like, come on. Oh, don't tell me I lost it. No, it's over here, isn't it? Right, okay. So it's the northwest of this level is where we need to connect from. That might not be too bad. I just need to remember visually inside here where the northwest is. So the north... I can't see the compass anymore. Northwest. So it's somewhere over there. Okay, noted. Is that it right there? That's it right there. I don't know what would be easier. Probably just doing it here would be easy, right? Because then we can connect to you like this. Then we can invert you from the same source. I think that makes it so much easier is the fact that you don't have to do any part of the level again. It's just solved. Just like that. So you don't have to worry about like the borders, the boundaries and the walls being put up. You can just see the solution and then just work out how to do it just by sort of making your way over. It's convenient, I'd say. It's nice. But maybe that's the true freedom. Shut on Shigeria that we were so striving for. That freedom of movement. To be able to solve levels exactly as we please. I guess we're also just going to leave a giant green laser across this world. Did it actually manage to end up going through the little peeky hole in the end? Ooh, look at that. How cute. I wonder if that's why on purpose it was put there. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'm not really sure what we do with all the stars. I'm not sure what we do with all the gold levels either. The gold levels at least has an in-law motivation, I suppose. I can't remember who told us to.
False idols
maybe you
are
want to look,
not
but
because
I don't
they
know.
are idols, but because they are false. True idols are rejected because the truth is feared.
I'm not sure if I fully agree with that. I don't think false idols are necessarily worship. Well, okay, no, I see where you're coming from now. I think I took it as face value at first. So why are false idols worshipped if they're just false? They probably are worshipped if they're idols. I mean, that's kind of like idolization. That's kind of, it's in the name, isn't it? It's about idolizing something. But because they're false, I suppose it's because they're a comforting false, is what you mean. A false idol is worshipped because of a comforting light it brings, rather than the harsh truth of a real idol. I get what you're saying, Pandora. I get what you're saying. Maybe mayhaps a bit pessimistic, but I get it. So we've done all of this. I think we've done east side completely now. Nice. I don't remember what was next. Was it west or north or south? You know how we can tell? Let's look at the order we got the Sphinx clues in. East, north, south, west. Noted. East. Did I say, what did I say? East, south, north, west? That sounds right. Yeah, okay. I think that's right. East, south, north, west. But I guess we'll be doing this one in the next episode. I don't think there'll be any dialogue, so let's just skip this. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Talos Principle 2. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope we can see each other again. Oh, it's this one. This one we know. It's like, yeah, I was going to say it's an underhanging laser thing. So I hope we can see each other again. But until next time, bye-bye for now.